Hi, this is Phoephoe, and I'm here again playing the Resident Evil Remaster. And once again, I forgot to turn on my microphone when I was recording this video. I was very ill yesterday, and my brain was clearly not engaged. So it's me figuring out the squishy wall puzzle. I realised that you need to put the statue in the alcove. I was having a lot of trouble doing it, and it took me several goes to get it right, but I did it first time in this particular section. Oh, we got the thing open. Another battery pack. And what else? A hole. Yeah, let's go down the hole. Exciting. And a book. Oh, so we get the second medallion from that book. We have a wolf book, a wolf medallion, and an eagle medallion. Which sounds, Roman to me, but we found this note about this guy who'd written how he trapped, and it was from the architect of the mansion, and he was talking about how somebody'd put his own grave here and he was gonna die. So we read the thing. You'd have to be crazy to design that mansion, really. And I say that as a crazy person, certified crazy person. The layout makes no sense, even to me. Oh, his gravestone, George Trevor. So there's his grave, and there's a button on it, which naturally opens to a secret passageway with a ladder, naturally. The spider that we're going to murder because it's in the way and probably going to bother us if we don't. Poor thing. I don't like killing spiders, even the giant ones. I'm quite fond of them. Especially when they're all fuzzy, like that giant tarantula. I've got a map of the basement. Oh. Map of the basement there. Yeah, doesn't help much. A dead spider. Oh, spider case, a skin, molting skin thing. Shotgun shells. And I had real trouble with the camera angles. Oh, another spider. I had real trouble with those camera angles in that area. And oh, we got nibbled because we were reloading. And we blew that poor thing's legs off. I should have combined the medallions because I hadn't figured out where they go yet, but it's okay. So where are we now? Oh, some herbs. Herbs with a H. I got poisoned by the spider, so that does me fine. And there's a zombie, and there's actually two zombies, I think. Still stuff to pick up in here because it's red. Still got a zombie. Bam. Didn't bring my kerosene with me, so just have to let them get on with it. The seal of Raccoon City on a broken dish. Yep, we've unlocked that door. Power supply to the lift elevator. Okay. Still something else to pick up. I'm really having problems with the layout and the camera angles in this area. Yep, we found a handgun clip. Yeah, that's what it was. We're back in the kitchen, so we've unlocked that door that we couldn't get through before, and we've put the power onto the lift, so now I can go up to whatever floor it was. That there was a door that was locked from the inside, and we couldn't get through before. Excuse me. And there's a zombie, yep. Naturally. Lots of herbs again, which we don't need right now. And the lift's never a good place to be in a horror film. I don't think I even meant to go into it that time. It's again me with the camera angles. There's a zombie coming around the corner, which made me realise there was a corridor there, which is so, you know, useful zombie. Magnum shells. Grenade shells. And a battery, which is for the lift, the other lift, which I cannot pick up. A battery pack. Well, I needed to use something because I didn't want to go all the way back to an item box when I didn't have any typewriter ribbon. Oh, I just used some herbs despite the fact being I was full health just to pick that up. We've got plenty of healing items at the moment, so it's not a problem. me just working out how to get to the place with the battery, where I put the battery, even. And getting completely lost in the process. Wrong door. Again. Like I said, the layout of this mansion is ridiculous. I'm not surprised the guy that built it got lost and died. But you cut out all the back and forth. This would be quite a short game, I expect. And I know there's a Steam achievement for playing it in less than 3 hours, which I ain't gonna get. I'm going to the item box. Swapping out the shotgun and grenades and stuff for my handgun. Got loads of ammunition for it at the moment. That's where we left the crest, because we don't have the second part of the second crest yet. We only have half of it. Since we needed to go through that, it was just as well we left it. Still, there was excuse me, healing items as well that Barry left me. Thank you, Barry.
This is Brad.
Oh, and there's the radio.
Anything.
Jill to Brad, can you hear me?
And it's clearly broken.
Broken.
Yeah. Still stating the obvious. And that's the lift that we will fix with the battery, but we can't get it to come up without the battery, so we have to go across. Across this drained swimming pool thing. And the snakes. But they didn't poison me, so it's okay. That's me getting confused about where the lift is, because I thought I was lost and I wasn't actually. I was in the right place, but I was getting totally confused with myself. I realised that it was a battery was also we could have a shortcut, but we need that shortcut because we need to turn our waterfall off. Is the battery going in that lift? And I didn't realise initially that we had to turn the waterfall off. So I was wondering why the hell we got that battery when it just takes us back to here. I was like, what was the point of that? Okay. So I was thinking maybe we had to go underneath the lift to come up and there'd be a secret hole under there or something. So I was going across here again. Snakes biting again and again, but not poison, not actually taking any damage. So they're just playfully nipping at her ankles. And this is where I realised that I couldn't actually go back down that way because the lift was already down there. A snake. I was just looking at the map to see what else I had done, basically. As I was a bit stuck there, but I'd figure it out in a minute. Excuse me. running around a bit like a headless chicken, but I'll get there in a minute. There's it when I noticed that examining the waterfall, so I'm figuring there's a way to turn off the waterfall. And I did that on by accident. Whee! Blue herb, just to make sure that I'm making all the areas green, because it bugs me when they aren't. I'm going all the way back to the item box now to pick up the crank, because I realised that the sluices that raise and lower the water level are what turns the waterfall on and off. I was picking up the shells and things so that I could put them in the item box when I get there. Actually not very far, but I can still manage to get turned around by accident. I'm thinking there can't be that much left of this game to do. There's a crank. We're going to get rid of the grenade launcher. No, oh no, we'll keep the grenade launcher, just not keep the shells. Okay. Go all the way back to the pool. I keep calling it a pool. I don't know if it is actually a pool or a reservoir or anything. I wouldn't want to. It seems to have a sewer on flow as well, though I wouldn't want to swim in it regardless, because it's Resident Evil and there'll be something manky in the water. But even if it was a swimming pool, you know. We're going through the wrong door. Again. Pardon me. Is that there's always something in the bathtub, whether it's a zombie or a key, and there's always something in the water, whether it's a shark or a zombie or snakes or gross blobby things. Just the rules. Oh, we got here the pool. Gonna use the crank and open the sluices or close the sluices, or what? Do something with the sluices, and to raise the water level again. But you don't get a cutscene for when you're closing the sluice. Some of the waterfall seem to have stopped. See, there's water there now. And then I go to the lift, and I'm going to realise that I got the lift in the wrong position. Oh no, the lift's in the wrong position. Ah, surprised. Noises. Which means I gotta lower the water level again. Go over the bridge, go down that lift, come up the other one, and then raise the water again. You get a cutscene for that one, but I skipped it. And that's the waterfall turning on, so I thoroughly understand the mechanics. I just had the lifts in the wrong place because I wasn't paying attention. Snakes again, but yep, predictable as ever. There's a bit of blood everywhere, but it doesn't seem to bother on anything. So the whole reason for getting that battery was just so that you could get down to that area while the water is high, so you can get that lift, and so the waterfall is off, so you can go through whatever is in there. Which is typical Capcom, you know, give you a puzzle that involves going around this completely convoluted way just so you can open a shortcut that will take you somewhere else, and I'm doing them down the lift again because I pressed the wrong button. It's typical Capcom puzzle design. And you go, I could have just come through there. And I was like, you couldn't have come through there unless you'd done the puzzle. Oh, now we get to crank the water again. Crank the water. You know what I mean. Crank the water sounds like some kind of drug slang, doesn't it? Probably is. I don't know, did it because if you try and do something while Jill's in movement, it gives you, it's not necessary to use this now message even when you're standing right by the thing. Oh, then we got the sluices shut. Got the water level back up. Always takes you back into your inventory once you use the crank, which is odd. And now we get to go down in the lift again. And there's no waterfall, so we can go through into the next area. And go, ooh, look, there's no waterfall. And it's a ladder. And the candle's there. And, you know, who's been putting these candles everywhere? And we've got an interesting tunnel and a typewriter room. And I was opening the door for no reason, really. And I realised we had a typewriter, and I was hoping we had a typewriter ribbon when we get to that typewriter. Because I haven't been able to save my game for quite some time, so when we get to the typewriter, there's some blue herbs that we don't need. There's an item box. And I'm going to get rid of the crank, because I'm assuming we don't need it right now. And yet, there's a typewriter ribbon! Joy! We get to save the game! Which meant I get to end the video. So that was the end of that particular installment. And next time I hope I don't forget my mic.